You have to understand that for a woman, this desire for success locates on the second place. And if a woman makes that a priority, the success a priority, then she loses herself, and her ability to achieve love and happiness is impossible.
Also, if you want to clarify success, because success could be, success in a relationship. So what are you specifically meaning? Like
No, very good.
successful?
Very good. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Eileen. Because success, we're talking about success of work, success of career, success of growth, financial success. All of that is secondary. For a woman, number one should be the love and happiness. If it's reverse, what will happen? She will be accomplished outside and she will be empty in the inside. For men, it's the opposite. But for us, if we are making the success, career, and work a priority, we will achieve success outside of us. But internally, we will feel empty. Inside, she's not gonna feel happiness. She'll feel empty because foundation is broken. The feminine foundation, her nature, feminine nature is broken. And now I have to admit, so for 19 years, as I was very successful in my practice, well, not first couple of years, but then quickly I start to become more and more successful. I just couldn't get why in the inside I was feeling empty. No matter how much success, no matter how much money I was making, I was not feeling fulfilled. And I will be honest with you, that's why I had to build wells in Africa, help elephants in Africa, help even more lions and children, and do all kinds of nonprofit work in order to bring the harmony, because inside I felt empty. Does anybody wants to share that you're very successful, you are driven outside, paying so much attention on the outside of the success, but not really feeling the fulfillment and happiness and love in the inside? Does anybody wants to share that? It doesn't sound like I and Ayurveda are giving some kind of, strange distinctions.
That drive for success in the previous position, and we all want to be successful, right, in various ways, but it consumes you, and it's a more masculine energy, the more empty and less feminine you feel, which leaves you with a tough aura versus a welcoming one. So those are my comments.
Thank you. Really great, Brittany. I appreciate that. Men don't understand that if you are treating woman with kindness, she has this blessing that she's giving you that will translate that you at work got a bonus, or you got at work advancement, or you got a higher position. But a woman doesn't control that feeling of blessing towards a husband. If she did, she would bless him, of course, to be successful and rich. She gives him this blessing only if he treated her with kindness and love. And when he treats her with kindness and love, she generates that. It's called on the Vedic knowledge, the thin layer. And this thin layer of blessing goes to husband, and his success goes high. If he is mistreating her and speaks to her, he's tough, rude, cold, and mean, she's cursing him. And his business goes down, he's not making money, and everything goes down. It's all on a thin layer how a woman influences her husband. And so I would like for you to look at it from this way. A man is this train, and a woman is a fuel. And if a man treats her with kindness, she gives him the fuel and he starts to move. This train becomes unstoppable and moves. He conquers, he achieves, he gets the victory because of who? Of her. Every man needs a woman. She gives him the energy, the power, the influence to conquer, to move. But also a woman with just her one look can kill a man and stop a train, and this train will not move at all. How she can do that? She can look at her husband and say, well, look at this neighbor, Jeff, and Jeff has a Down syndrome, let's say. He's just walking around, happy around subdivision, doing nothing. You know what? You lately reminding me more and more of a Jeff. She said that, that's it. The train is stopped and train is not gonna move. She just killed him. And women are not taking responsibility for this enormous power, huge power that they have. They're influencing and motivating men to either win or lose. I'll tell you even more. I had a girlfriend, not very close girlfriend, but I knew a woman years ago. She had 5 kids, and she would always call me kind of once a month and tell me, oh, my husband is in the construction, what a loser. We've been in America for 20 years and he's still in the construction. Her man had such a golden hands. He could make the most beautiful rail, the most beautiful house, how he would do the fire, the stones around the fireplace. I mean, he did such a beautiful work, but she was thinking of him as a loser. And guess what? As she was thinking of him as a loser, he was charging only for a beautiful work that anybody would charge $20,000. He was charging only $1,000 or $2,000, and he was making only $6,000 per month. And who is responsible that they don't have this money and success at home? It's her, because she views him as a loser, who is stupid, who doesn't know how to make something out of himself and make money. And if a woman looks at her husband and think, you're the future of CEO, you are the future inventor, then he becomes like Tesla himself, that he becomes like Ferrari or Ford or president. He becomes unstoppable. Or Napoleon himself, who conquered half of the world for Josephine. We have that power. If a person doesn't respect a woman's nature, he will never be happy in a family life. Never. If a person doesn't respect a man's nature, and what is man's nature again? Victory, conquering, success, respect, patience, knowledge, wisdom, and they're older. Older meaning, here's God, here's mentor, spiritual teacher, here's man, they're older, and then there's woman, meaning older, wiser. We gotta respect that they're the leaders. Then we will never, if we don't respect a man's nature, we will be a loser. What do I mean by a loser? For a man, if he doesn't respect a man's nature, he will never succeed in life. And if a woman doesn't respect a man's nature, she will be alone. She will never have a man. She will never have a family life because she doesn't respect his nature. If a woman doesn't respect a woman's nature, she will never be beautiful. If she doesn't understand that women are born to be beautiful, for love, for happiness, she will never radiate the beauty. No matter how much makeup she will put on, she will never experience the beauty. And she will feel ashamed because she feels that no one needs her. If a man doesn't respect a woman's nature, he will be a single dog. He will not have happiness, no harmony, no love, because men get love and happiness through kids and women. He cannot generate love and happiness by himself. It doesn't work. And I want you to visualize it this way. If you go in the chicken's home, you see a lot of chickens. They go, co. And the moment the rooster comes in, everybody like, one rooster, and there's thousands of chickens, and all chickens all of a sudden like caw. They start to become gentle, quiet, because of one man, one rooster. Because men have this power, courage, victory, respect. There's leader in the house. Do you get this, ladies? That's how much we need men. And all of a sudden, all the chickens are quiet and they become feminine. They become gentle and feminine.